It's Pride Week, so I thought let's talk about flagging, and what better place to do that than here at the Laird Hotel. That's right, due to COVID restrictions, the Laird is still one of those businesses that's not yet ready to open. Still, that's not the kind of flagging I was talking about anyway.
There are so many Pride flags to choose from. The asexual flag, bisexual, gender fluid, gender flexible flag, intersex flag, lipstick lesbian flag, non-binary, pansexual, and the transgender flag. Whew. Well, since it's Pride Week, I reckon we should focus on one, the rainbow pride flag.
1978 was a big year. Grease was the word, the Sex Pistols broke up, and I was born. But it was also the birth of this beauty by Gilbert Baker.
Harvey Milk challenged his friend Baker to come up with a different symbol of pride for the queer community rather than the pink triangle.
As a community, both local and international, gay people were in the midst of an upheaval, a battle for equal rights, a shift in status where we were now demanding power.
Baker said on his website.
This was our new revolution, a tribal, individualistic and collective vision. It deserved a new symbol.
And the Rainbow Pride flag was born. It contained 8 different colours representing and celebrating a different aspect of queer pride. Yes, I said 8 different colours.
Pink represents sex. Red represented life. It just goes on and on. Well, you get the idea. Orange represents healing. Yellow represents sunshine. Green represents nature. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm on a green screen. It was a really good outfit though. Turquoise represented magic and art. Violet represents spirit. Indigo represents serenity.
Colours were dropped from the flag over the next 2 years. The shade of pink wasn't a standard colour in flag making, and after Harvey Milk's assassination, many commissioned flags in commemoration of his accomplishments, and the demand for flags was greater than the fabric in stock. Turquoise and indigo were dropped in flavour of royal blue, after organisers of San Francisco's Gay Freedom Day wanted to split the flag in half to fly across the street and wanted equal stripes on both sides. In 2017, after a leaked video of a gay bar owner using a racial slur in Philadelphia was made public, protests ensued, with continued instances of racism and exclusion brought to light in queer spaces in the city. So Philadelphia unveiled an updated pride flag as a response, topping with a black and brown stripe.
This caused a huge amount of upheaval online all around the world because, well, actually, I don't know why. Because people like to complain on the internet. Look, it just seemed to be that a lot of people had problems with the fact that the 2 new colours were a representation of a group, of a community, and the other colours in the Rainbow Pride flag were representing something else.
Look, it gives me a headache just thinking about it, because what was important was that it brought awareness and continued to highlight the exclusion of queer people of colour in our communities, and the privilege that many of us continue to take for granted, even within a minority. The arguments online continued again and again, and that's when artist Daniel Quasar started a Kickstarter in 2018 for a Pride flag reboot, a progress Pride flag, highlighting the work that still needs to be done and that we still have movement forward to make. Keeping the 6 stripes separate as part of the main background, marginalised community stripes, such as people of colour, and the trans and gender diverse communities' colours could be moved to the hoist of the flag in an arrow shape.
This design is my favourite because it speaks to intersectionality, highlighting marginalised communities that are too often forgotten in our spaces, and reminds us that we aren't quite there yet when it comes to celebrating true equality and inclusivity. Also, it's really beautiful.
Baker never copyrighted the original Rainbow Pride flag because he wanted it to be owned by everyone, and it still is today, a visual representation of pride for our communities. And I'm glad that we're in a space and time of change, so that what that representation stands for can continue to evolve and grow, reflecting the steps that we continue to take forward as a community and as a society.